Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome to another news video. Welcome to a brand new video. The first news that we got this morning is not good news, but firstly I want to talk about some good news and congratulate Harry Gray, who has been named in the England squad for the under-17s, for the under-17 Euros. So the under-17 Euros finals. So he's been called up for the under-17 Euros squad for England. So congratulations, Harry Gray. So now that we got the good stuff out the way, if you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And let's get into the video, because today we have started off with some bad news coming from Sky Sports about Manor Solomon and the update around Manor Solomon. Will he or won't he be coming back to Leeds United for the Premier League season? Personally, we all know that's one of the first signs we really want to get through the door. Spurs want £16.9 million for him, and there is a problem coming into that, and we'll get into that right now. Manor Solomon greenlights Marseille transfer after Leeds loan. So Marseille look like they want to sign Manor Solomon. Leeds United chances of landing Manor Solomon from Tottenham on a permanent deal have been dealt a blow, with Marseille pushing for his signature as well. So Marseille do want to sign Manor Solomon. One of the first pieces of business Leeds need to conduct in a decision on the future of lone winger Manor Solomon, which for me, I thought that was the first sign we'll just get through the door. But now it feels like there's a massive blow being hit to it. The temporary signature from Tottenham won the fans over with brilliant form in the second half of the season, helping drag the Whites to the Premier League, along with scoring the goal that won them the title at Plymouth, of course. Marseille pushing for Manor Solomon transfer, £16.9 million asking price. Leeds hope of landing Manor permanent transfer discussions with Tottenham might be dealt a signature blow, given that French giants Marseille are in the running for his service as well. A side that are on course to qualify for the Champions League this season in Ligue 1, runners-up. Now Sky Sports are reporting that Marseille intent to sign Solomon has grown stronger by making contact with the wingers entourage over a transfer, but are yet to contact Spurs themselves. So they haven't actually contacted Spurs. Marseille boss Robert De Zerbi has already greenlit the move to sign Solomon from the North London club, having recommended the winger to his recruitment staff, who have been scouting him during his time at Elland Road from his loan this season, of course. And unfortunately for Leeds United, Solomon is said to have given his approval to move to Marseille as well. So Manor Solomon, look, he wants to move to Marseille. He wants to play in the Champions League. I mean, you can't come at Solomon for wanting to play Champions League football. Like, if a club come in that are going to give you Champions League football, you're probably going to take it. Like, most players would take that over coming to Leeds United. I know it's the Premier League, and you can get people coming to you from other clubs to the Premier League, even if they're in the Champions League. Like, there's a chance because it's the Premier League and how global the Premier League is. But if a player does want to play in the Champions League, you can't really have a go at them. Should Leeds United sign Manor Solomon permanently? I mean, I think most of us agree yes. In terms of asking price set by Leeds United fellow Premier League club Spurs, it is claimed that £16.87 million would get the job done. Such a fee may not be an issue for Marseille, as the reports reads. Busy selling Luis Enrique to Inter Milan for £21.1 million. Olympique de Marseille could reinvent this sum direct into the Manor Solomon deal, which would allow the latter to make a decision, turn around. Whatever happens, one thing is clear: the Israeli left winger has already given the green light to join Marseille. Leeds United won't be able to compete with Champions League football for Solomon, which it is a massive thing having Champions League football. As nice as it would be to see Solomon sign permanently this summer for the right price, this update is quite damning. Not only would we be competing with Champions League club, but the asking price is something we just definitely shouldn't be paying. I think 15. I mean, I've said this already. 15 to 20 million, and that's what would probably 15 to 20 million for me is what would say yes to. His injury record plus his struggles against the top sides in the Championship this season means that anything that higher represents a big gamble, which we can't afford to be making. But saying that, like, he hasn't been injured at Leeds at all. I don't think he's struggled against the top sides. I don't think he has. Any player that you sign is a big gamble, no matter who it is. They're all going to be big gambles because they could all pay off, or they could all be absolutely shit for us. Like, every single player you sign is a gamble. It would be a shame if we just get blown out of the water for him, because the best football of his career came in Ellen Road, and that's probably the main thing of it. And that's another reason why I could see Solomon being like, I want to play for Leeds United, I want to stay at Ellen Road, is because how well he actually played for Leeds United and how he played his best football of his career at Leeds United, which is another reason why I can see still being able to sign him, but it does not look great that we will sign him, which is sad, because now we're going to have to move on to someone else. But then I look at that and I'm like, Solomon's like the player that we know how good he can be, and we've seen it. You know, it's not like signing a player that hasn't played for the club and you don't know how good they're going to be for the club. He's played at Ellen Road. He's played for Leeds United at Ellen Road. We've seen how good he is. We see how good he can be. And we've seen, I think he can still improve a lot as a player. I think he's a good footballer. I think he's a Premier League level player. I mean, I've said this all season. If it wasn't for those injuries, he'd be still playing up in the Premier League. Because of those injuries is why he had to drop down to the Championship. So if he never had those injury record, he would never come to Leeds United. I thought we could have signed him based off the fact of he's played his best football here and he probably feels comfortable at Leeds United, but Marseille looks like he's moved and he looks like he might be going to Marseille to play Champions League football, which you can't kind of have a go at someone for wanting to play Champions League football. We'll just have to move on and sign another winger, but it's going to be difficult to sign a winger that we're going to be confident in. Like, I mean, whoever you sign, someone in the fan base, people in the fan base, I'm not going to be confident in them. Where if you sign Solomon, I feel like there's going to be more confidence from more people because we've seen him for Leeds United and we've watched him week in, week out for an entire season. So, yeah. But if you guys like the video, that's the only news we have this morning. There'll probably be another video later if anything else drops, of course. I just want to keep going and keep up these videos talking about the news. I try and wait at least 10 to 15. I tried to wait like 10, 15, 20 minutes before actually making the video just in case something else drops. If something else drops later, I'll make another video. If you guys like it, of course, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.